Well, a very good morning to you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year and all that. Gosh.
Crazy stuff.
2022. Gemma's in the corner.
Hey.
Morning, Gem. Did you have a good New Year?
All right. I was unconscious by 9:30
Amazing.
on New Year's Eve.
Amazing.
And woke up at sort of midnight and said to Guy, I missed the New Year coming in. And he said, no, you didn't, darling. I held your hand and kissed you on the head and said Happy New Year. And you went,
Amazing. Amazing. Love
So-
and dream.
So
Perfect.
apparently I did see the New Year in a
There you go.
fashion.
No, in a way. That's all good. That's all good. I'm just trying to find us. I'm told that we are live on Facebook, but can I find us?
I can see you.
Can I?
Yeah, I can see
There
you.
we are.
And Leanne's with us as well. Good morning, Leanne.
Let's have a look, shall we? Is it just Leanne? No. Wee Mo's with us. And Rachel, good morning. And Alison Williams, good morning. Natasha and Gemma. It is just Natasha and Natasha and Gemma. It's just us two.
Just us.
Yeah, just us chickens. Morning, Jacqueline. She's Happy New Year. And Pat as well. Morning, Susan. She's missed us. Did you manage to watch all of our videos though? The Odile one. Oh, she's amazing. She's so good. And a big thank you to Julia for translating, because my French ain't all that. Gemma's putting her mascara on to not be on screen.
Well, I am. Just in case you
So the
keel over or
conversation went
something.
just in case I keel over. Like, I don't know why you think. Do I look a bit peaky?
No, I just figured I ought to not look like I've been dragged out of a bin, which is how I feel I look this morning.
It's also a look that I like to go for every now and then.
Thanks for
Dragged
pushing
out
me
of
under
a
the bus.
bin. Amazing. I've got my wide leg trousers on as I managed to burn my leg yesterday, and nobody enjoys that.
Leg and hand.
Oh, and hand, yeah. So sorry guys, you're gonna have a look at that. Well, you're not gonna have to, but do you know what? My iPad is going crazy this morning, Gem. It just keeps like changing and doing whatever it wants.
I feel it does this quite a bit.
I think I need a new one.
We need those there New Year deals,
Got
don't we?
Bit of fluff up my nose, bless me. Right. I've just realised I've also got some paw marks on my cutting mat from where the dogs tried to jump in on it when I had yet to
in the
unpack.
Boot of your car.
Yeah, no, I have. I've got some little muddy paw marks. There was something else I meant to do, which was wipe down my mat. But in the
Excellent.
meantime, Vicky Payne. Thank you for our cake. New Year's cake.
A
Amazing.
quilty New Year's
Look
cake.
at that. That's just amazing. I'm going to pull some of the cellophane off so we can see it properly. Gemma came in with this morning. She's like, Vicky's made us a hamper. I was like, you what? This is awesome. See, I wouldn't even know where to begin. And also people know about my cooking and know, my baking more than my cooking.
I
Look at
think
that. Isn't that phenomenal?
the Christmas cake of the rancid.
Of the rancid nuts,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one eats rancid nuts at Christmas.
They do not need rancid nuts at any time in their life, if I'm honest, about the situation. But thank you, Vicky. We will get stuck into that. That is amazing. I don't know how people do these things. Like, this is a mystery to me. I don't understand. Like, I'm very grateful, but completely don't understand.
And this is just one item from a complete hamper that she's
I know,
provided us with
there
for
were
the New
handmade
Year.
chocolates and all sorts of
Handmade
stuff.
chocolates for you, Tash, and then there was
Amazing.
chocolate brownies for the
Brownies.
team as well, for anyone who will be in for the rest of the week who isn't
if anyone
here
wants
today.
to actually come back to work,
You know.
then there's treats for you.
Because it's just us two today.
Huh?
Just us today.
Yeah, we'll see how much we manage to get
Just
through.
the two of us. There's always a song.
There's always a song. I know what we were saying this morning. Like, are we singing this morning? Jim's like, there's always an
Always.
option for singing, which is lovely. Right, we have got mega. Oh, you might actually. What should I change the actual? There we go. We've got mega deals on today. Oh, do you know what? It's confusing me, Gemma. I haven't got my screen on, so I can't actually see what's going on. That's what it is. Yeah. So after the situation with the all the studio equipment just wiping itself before the new year, we now have to leave everything on, which means I have to manually switch everything off, and then I forget to manually switch it all back on again. It's very annoying. Anyway, Jane, hello. Susan says good morning. So, morning off, so can join. Yes. Morning, Sharon. Morning, Sue. Morning, Becky. Let's have an amazing 2022. Do you know, that's the dream, isn't it, Jem?
Sure
That's
is.
the dream. Yes. And morning, Joan and Fiona and Eds. Good morning, Eds.
Ah.
Did you gift?
She's not seen the finished items. It's actually in the back of my car.
Is it?
It's in the back of my car, ready to take
Gemma's
on my way home.
Gemma's been making stuff for Eds is her mum.
She's seen it. She's seen it minus handles because I got her to choose which colour of handles.
Oh, okay.
So it's
all right.
just stitching on of handles
Very
to bag.
exciting.
Yes.
Bridget, good morning. Good morning. Elizabeth, good morning. Pat, good morning. Karen said the Odile video was fabulous. Well, thank you very much. It's just once we managed to get over how we would actually understand each other, you know, that.
Amazing.
Then it was all good. Morning, Heather, because I wasn't sure about having like a conversation of 3, how that would work.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, Julia was amazing. She was really good. Morning, Ginny. Morning, Myra. She said, poor Tash, you sound dreadful, a bit like me 2 weeks ago. I feel fine. Oh, this is just my my roughly deep voice. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, Alison. Oh, Vicky says you're welcome. Hope you will enjoy it. We will. Morning, Billy. And Denise as well. And Julia. Good morning, good morning. And Lo, she's travelling back home today. Have you seen her photos from around Scotland?
I've seen a few.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've not been on Facebook much, but I have seen a few. It looks incredible.
Jane says, Happy New Year, ladies, and thanks again for my Liberty Fat quarters. Love them all and can't wait to start creating something fabulous. Well, let us know what you made. You're very welcome. My daughter, says Ali F, bought me a wee border collie puppy just before Christmas. Oh. So no snow for me these years. No, that won't happen for a while. No. Do you want to see what we've got? We've got some goodies. We've had a rummage, haven't we, Jem? And seen what we can actually come up with.
We've had so much fun.
So, to kick it off with, I'd even forgotten we even had these. Let alone the fact that we had a couple left. Let me... Oh, no, stop it. Oh, look, it's really not enjoying it today.
Sorry, Bridget. Bridget could hear me tapping. It was me just tapping the little message that I put in here with the link to today's deals. And they are deals today because we've been spoiling you. So that was me tapping. Everyone should be able to see there's a pinned post.
There we go. Right. Let's see if this works. Right. These. Now, Gemma did say to me, do we have to sell these? I was like, well, yes, Gemma, we do because we've got a few left. And she said, but we always, we use these all the time. They have got ceramic blades, so they're hand friendly, which quite frankly I need at the moment. I haven't managed to burn my hand quite magnificently yesterday.
I've got one of these at home. SJ's got one of these at home. We have them front of house here. We have them in goods
fabulous. So the minute that anything comes in and there's that sellotape that needs cutting or anything like that, this comes out. You've got 3 different blade positions. It's finger friendly. It's reinforced with a nylon handle. And also you don't have to change your blade because it's up to 11 times, it lasts 11 times longer than a steel blade. Look at that.
So this is how we open all our boxes. Everything that arrives, all our deliveries
because
is with these.
Quite frankly, I can't be trusted with anything else. Love them.
And I don't want to sell these.
No, I know.
To keep
like,
them.
Do we have to? Yes, Jim. Yes, we do. You know what else we've got for you today on a deal? The needle nannies.
Wrist pinnies.
Oh, wrist pinnies. Oh, it must be called needle nannies.
No.
Wrist pinnies. Emily's got one of these that she keeps because they sort of slap onto your wrist. Ka-ching. And then you can keep all your pins and your needles and everything else in there. It's really handy.
Really
Actually,
useful.
do you know what? I really should wear mine more because then when I take everything out and I put all my pins there, just a quick swipe of your wrist and they're all back. They're all back there. I love my magnetic pincushions.
I dropped my pins, approximately 3,000 pins, all over the floor.
Oh.
Yeah. In the kitchen where the dogs are. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So my magnetic implements of all types were there being swiped
Everything.
left, right, all over the floor. Magic.
In ninja moves.
Absolute magic.
We've only got a handful of those as well.
They're amazing.
Right. Do you want to have a look at some little kits? Let's have a little change of pace. Here we go. So we found these. I don't know where these have even been. I mean, Amy Butler has actually stopped designing since we actually last had these, but we've got two. So I think it's two of the Amy Butler. It's a folded pouch magnetic clasp kit. So you get your wadding, you get your fabric, and you get as well 3 different colours of magnetic clasp all in there. And what have we taken it down to? Like $9.99 or something. Insane. It is, isn't it? Because
crazy.
It's not a show, is it? I can't do anything with just
No,
two.
and more to the point, there's a few things that when we upgraded from one system to another, we lost a few products.
We did lost. Well, yeah, we did.
And so Tash is waving them at me, going, "Why have these not
Why
sold?"
is it not selling?
And I'm like, "Don't know." And then we look on the system, and they don't exist. So to us, these are a bonus product. And
Gem?
Yeah.
Could you grab me the Liberty one out of the?
Yeah.
It's in the.
Is it going to be in the light box?
It's in the light box.
I will
yeah,
move so I don't make a horrible noise as I go trudging down the warehouse.
Yourself.
Back in a min.
Right, so the other thing that we've done for you, and I know that a lot of you have now got some of this from your advent calendars, but we often run this. Well, I say we often. I think SJ has before run this as a deal whereby we don't basically. I know how much I use of this stuff, and I get through so much that and also I just think that all fabrics should be prepped. It just makes such a difference to what you're doing. So if you buy your big one, we're going to give you the $9.99's worth of the little one for free. That's what we're going to do for you today. So if you buy the big one, we will give you the little one for free. Inga hates that because she has to wrap them so they don't leak. Yeah. How's this set up on the system, Gemma? Because I didn't set it up. Have you set it up so that they can pick what flavour, small one, or is it just they get the same flavour?
Yeah, the same. So I've set it up as a separate product.
Right.
So yeah, they buy the large celebration, they get the small one, etc.
There you go. Or it's just travel size.
Perfect. So, for classes and such. Or as a little gift,
Gifting.
Gifting.
That's all about.
Yeah.
What's that all about? Right, so as we were back to this situation with the folded pouch, I couldn't work out why these weren't selling. This is the last of my. I love this Liberty fabric. I might have got a little bit stashed away.
They always sell better when they're loaded, I find.
I mean, it helps, right? It helps.
Yeah.
But they've been sat there now for a while because they weren't loaded. So let's just have them rehomed happily. So these are they, and this is all Liberty. And I do actually have one of these that I made out of Liberty at home, and I really love it. And Emily's got a William Morris one, which we keep all her nappies in when we go out and about. And then you see, what am I going to do? She's nearly out of nappies. She's so close to being out of nappies, Jim.
It's exciting times, that, isn't it?
She's
it makes
really,
life so much easier when you go out when they are.
She's really on it.
Well, once they get past that,
accidental
having to run to
stage.
the loo and yeah.
Now then, these. We sell these in packs of 2.
Now.
How many of you have got animals that hate the bangs?
Quite.
Mine hate the bangs. How many of you hate the reusable plastic, the plastic that you can't reuse, just gets thrown in the bin? Yeah. Reusable crackers are the way. And you can actually fit in there stuff that you actually want, rather than the rubbish that came in the crackers. My in-laws came at Christmas and we had their crackers. Freddie was really excited. I think they were ones that I'd hidden from last year. And he found them in the Christmas cupboard. And he's like, can we have these? I was like, oh, we'll just crack them, we'll get rid of them. And we can use these next year. Because these have just been on the side looking decorative and fabulous. And I just thought, do you know what? I looked at what came out of those crackers. Went in the bin. How awful.
And it does. And this is the problem.
There was a yo-yo that didn't work.
No.
There were nail clippers that, I mean, what?
Blunt as anything. And tiny.
Yeah. I mean, they would have done for Emily's doll and that would have been it. So none of that. And a pack of cards that was paper. Like, who can actually use a paper pack of cards?
So not fun.
Yeah.
So not fun.
Yeah, what a waste of money all around.
And I made these. I made these for Christmas. Mine are blue and gold.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I made 8 of them. And do you know, I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. The bookbinding glue and these and sat. And it's just lovely. It was really nice.
That's the kit for 1 and you're going to get 2.
You do.
And then you just bring them out every year. And then up until that Christmas table point, you have them on the side and they just look really nice and decorative anyway.
and they were so admired. They made my Christmas
Were
table
they?
look stunning straight away.
Ah.
But also, I popped a little lint bear in there, the little tiny lint
Did
bears. You
you?
could fit one of those in his cardboard casing. You could fit that in there.
Amazing.
I popped a coin in and a scratch card as well. So
See,
everyone
that's-
got to have a scratch card.
That's what you want.
And it's fun, you know.
Yes.
And my dad's there being all smug that he's won £1. I'm like,
It's cracker.
it cost me £1.
Mm.
But that's
Well,
fine.
That's all right. That's all right. So if you're getting sorted for next year, Inga has been working on this. So when we brought this
love
to air,
this.
Inga was so excited, wasn't she, about the
She
gingerbread
was.
house, and she desperately wanted to make it. She hasn't finished it yet. Look, she's got these bits to. She's got all these bits to make it look fancy, fancy, fancy. I'm going to move these out of the way so you can actually see.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. It's really lovely. And just, yeah, so it's got a chimney and everything, but it's not finished yet. It's not quite finished yet.
I just love the quality of the cartonnage.
So this is from a company called Pinflair, and they just do these things, these kits so beautifully. And you've got your doors, because it comes with all the, oh, here you go. Comes with all the bits and bobs. This is a big old kit, isn't it?
You get
But-
stickers and all sorts, yeah.
Yeah, and we've got a couple left. And then the lid can come off so that you can fill it with treats.
Yeah.
And we've had the Christmas trees, haven't we? And
Yeah.
the sleighs and all
Yeah.
of those, and we have those filled with treats
The
now.
train, yeah.
All that thing. I don't think we've got any of the trains left, have we?
No.
I think they all went. But it's a big kit, and it's just nice to do. Say you've got, grandkids. And actually, I don't know about your kids, Jen, but mine go off on sugar. Like you can just watch it. You can
Yeah.
count it down, and watch the sugar hit, and then just go. This is why they don't normally have very much. So actually, this, as opposed to a real gingerbread house, equals better behaviour.
Yeah.
Hooray! Oh, I am that mean mum. Oh, for those of you
That's all right.
wondering what is going on behind, we've got these on the show tomorrow. These are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're very excited about these, aren't we, Jem? Apart from the fact there's leopard print fabric in there,
Eek.
pink and green
Yeah.
leopard print. And
Yeah.
you went, everybody asked me to make them leopard print smarts
Yeah,
when I was
they
making
did.
smarts.
They
and,
did.
it didn't have any leopard print fabric. But now, there it is in green.
It's
Ouch.
it's a bit special.
It's a bit gorgeous.
Yeah.
And there are frogs and elephants and all sorts.
Toucans.
Toucan do that. And monkeys.
I think there's a cockatoo as well, actually.
Oh,
I can see
everyone
him.
loves a cockatoo.
Can see him.
Yep.
Look
Yep.
at him.
There he is, winking at you.
Yeah.
As well as the cut and sew book. Love
Yep.
this.
Gorgeous.
Kind of interactive. Very, very lovely. Because look, you've got little hand puppets and all sorts down there.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's very, very sweet.
So
it's very
cute.
sweet. And we've got the charm packs to go with it all. And then over here, so this has all been arriving throughout Christmas.
The feel of that is something you can't communicate over camera.
I actually can't.
Just gorgeous, but
It's flannel.
yeah,
And the colours are just gorgeous. And that is half of a quilt.
so
But if you
decadent.
did it out of that,
Mm,
well, you could either make one 4 times the size and just cut
yeah.
those. Actually, no, double the size because you need two of that to do. But it's been really lovely to
Stunning.
make.
And look
Easy,
at the
easy, easy
fabrics next to them.
I know.
They stroke the same, don't they?
They do stroke
I
the
can
same.
tell.
They do. I'm not going to lie, they do. And that's in there, and I'm going to sash it in one of those. I can't decide whether to sash it in the green or the caramel.
Oh my gosh, it's such a difficult
Because you do,
choice.
because what happens is, as part of the design, the rest of the star goes into the sashing.
Yeah, amazing.
So it kind of needs to be either the green or the,
Hmm.
because of the colour that I've chosen for my stars.
It looks great.
It feels amazing.
So excited about
I
it.
know. That's tomorrow. And I love a layer cake in it. It's really, really gorgeous. You're going to love it. Anyway, that's tomorrow. For today, what else do we have? Oh, you know what else I didn't get that I was looking for? all the cave quilts.
Ah,
They're
okay.
they're in a big box by the
I can go and get those.
by the post
That's
room.
absolutely fine.
It's the bottom one. Sorry, Jem.
Apparently I'm louder since I've come back from the warehouse. That's not even a thing, is it? We can't control the volume.
No.
Oh, I will just
don't
use
know.
my little quiet
Indoor
voice.
voice. Indoor voices, Jem.
I will.
Indoor voices. In the meantime, I'm going to show you these. Here we are. Gemma made these up for me the other day, which was super good of her. You know the Odile pencil cases that we know and love? Well, we pop the pattern, well, it's her pattern. We pop it in because we find it and we print it off for you and we pop it in for you. This is what they make. And so many of you have gone absolutely crazy for these. And we've got a handful left. So this one is the Kaffe Paisley Jungle, and you've got all the rainbow along there. So we've got a lovely rainbow zip in there, and you've got a fat quarter of fabric there. You've got, I think it's 1/2 metre that ends up being. Yeah. And then you've got your H640 in there as well, and a zip pull somewhere so you can make these. And they really are rather fabulous. And now I'm wondering where the zip pull is. It'll be tucked in somewhere because I know that Gemma made these up. So I know they'll be tucked in a safe place. I can hear it. Yeah, can you hear it? There it is. Oh, she's proper tucked it in. So this is the thing, like when Gemma and Inga and everyone, when they get to where is it? To making up kits or just packing your orders, do have a full rummage through. Oh, nice. There's the gold with it. Because they will hide things to protect them. Just saying, I could hear the zip pull, but I wasn't sure where you'd put it. It's expertly hidden within. And now I've got to try and obviously rearrange this to make it.
It gets
look
put in the
nice
lining.
again. Well, no, I see that
Yeah,
now.
so
I
that it
could
doesn't
hear
fall
it.
out.
Everyone could hear it jingly, jangling around. Like, where is it? Because I wanted to know what colour it was.
There we go.
Fabulous. So that will be your kit. Love it. So that's the Paisley Jungle. We've also got it in... Ooh, the Fruit Mandala. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the red with that. We're so lucky with our zips. We've got such an array of zip colours. There's always going to be the right zip colour. And then that's your lining with this one because it pulls out all of the blues in there. Very nice. Very nice. I love sort of blues and reds together.
Same. Yeah.
So that's your Fruit Mandala. And if you've never tried the velvets before from Odile, they are, how do we explain them? Lush.
The velvet borders.
Absolutely
They're
beautiful.
divine, aren't they?
They are divine. Yes, they absolutely are. Oh, nice. That's got the apple in there. Beautiful. There's your cherry blossom there. This one is that.
That is Spring Blossom, Philip
Yeah.
Jacobs.
It is a Philip Jacobs one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sure is. Vicky's asking, how
Vicky,
complicated
Vicky,
are the
Vicky.
pencil cases to make? Are they possible for a beginner with a helpful phone a friend on standby?
Absolutely. Absolutely. They're so easy. Ridiculously easy. What I would always add in to help would be a little bit of wash away quilter's tape, because then you don't have to worry about pinning or anything when you insert the zip. But no, they are. You just pop the zip in. Yeah. It's very, very easy. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. So yes, I would say do that. Now, let's have a look at just before Christmas, and this was delayed stock, wasn't it, Jem? The rest of these came in. I'm like, well, these were brought in to be Christmas gifts for people. That's what we'd envisage these as being. So, when they came in late, I was like, you know what? We'll just discount them. We'll just discount them. So we've taken a whopping £40 off this kit, which is really wrong, to be fair.
It's the wrongest thing ever.
It is
however.
the wrongest thing ever, but if you loved it and you wanted it, there it is. So you get all your full instructions there. This is all from Moda. This is Owls See You. There's all your instructions. Lots of instructions going on there. And then this is really handy So this is your designation chart, which I've never seen before. And
It's amazing,
I think it's
isn't it?
really useful, and perhaps we should start doing that. And then the owl fabric is seriously gorgeous. Look how much fabric you get in there. There's loads. So it does do, this finished size is 49 by 58. And it's got the quilt, it's got the pattern, the fabrics for the quilt top and the binding. It's a whopper. And £40 off in the sale today. Today. You like that? You like that a lot. But yeah, when they're gone, they are gone. We have also all of the bling, all of the Christmas bling is now half price. All of it. Did you decorate some shoes in the end?
Not yet.
Ah, well, mine.
Be flats though if I do.
Oh no!
I've so
no.
got used to flats now.
So these ones are, they are the ones that have the adhesive on the back.
Nice.
The rest are the sew-in, and they are half price. So if it's something that maybe you are someone that just stocks for New Year. Do you know what? I was thinking if you glued those back to back, have them hanging on the tree, would be absolutely stunning. All sorts of things that you could decorate. You could make that into lots of different Christmas decorations, couldn't you? I mean, we made the clutch, didn't we?
Yeah, the
And that
velvet
was-
clutch looked amazing.
Yeah. Or even if you just have it as a brooch.
Yeah. Jazz
Just-
Picardy or whatever.
Well, do you know what? Yeah, because sometimes you want to be comfy, don't you, over Christmas? Especially when that
Sure do.
waistband starts to stretch a little bit. We've all had a bit of that.
Sure do.
Yeah. Now then. What else have we got to show? Come on, Jen. What have you
I
got?
have many
No,
kits.
You do
So,
have many kits.
the Quilts in an English Village book, Kate's beautiful book.
Is under the shelves by Gainer's desk
Okay.
in a box.
And-
But these have all come out of Kafe's, his latest book. So what we decided is, this is the cotton candy one. Where's the picture of it? And this includes the backing fabric as well. So what we've done for you is, when you buy the kit today, which already had a little discount on, because we had a couple left over, when you buy that, we're going to give you the book for free. Like, we're just going to give you that, because then you've got the pattern. And it is the most beautiful signed book by Kaffe. And it's just love it. I'm going to see if I can... Which one is this? Well, I took...
That one is cotton candy
I know,
pinwheels.
but can I find the picture that goes with it?
I'm just having a romance.
Thanks, Jem. Let's have a little look. Cotton candy pinwheels. It'll be, here we go. Let's have a little look. That's Starry Night. Do you want to have, if I go overhead, then you guys can all have a little look what's in the book anyway. Oh, there were so many that I wanted to make out of this. Oh, the cottage garden flowers. We've got to do a version of that, haven't we? Just beautiful.
I just think these are the most amazing coffee table books, and
They're
it's
just stunning. They're just stunning. We've got a lot of these fabrics. We can make up one of these, you know, because it doesn't. When I spoke to Kaffe about it, he's like, "Yeah, no, it doesn't. It really doesn't matter what.
And I'm guilty of getting these books and then just looking at them and saying, "Aren't they beautiful?" and then not making them. And
There are a couple of fabric substitutions in this.
there are, but you've actually been generous. So, for example, you can have this particular kit with or without backing. The recommended backing is 2.5 yards, which is 2.3 meters, and you've gone 2.5.
Yeah, no, there's extra backing in there, and it's the onion rings
That's
in
your
pink.
substitutions.
So we've given you as well a substitutions list as well. So if this is what you should have. There are a couple that we've just, and to be honest, they're really similar. So jumble rose we've changed to chips rose. It's just a change of. That's what jumble is, and we've changed it to chips. So you can see it's just a different, and again within the same colour. So it's, yeah, And we ran it past Kaffe. He was
Oh,
cool
yeah.
with it.
Absolutely.
So they are your difference in there. Here we go. Let's have a little look. Yeah, so that just would have been that colour, but in that design. And by the time, especially with this one, it's all chopped up. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, yeah, you get a lot of that one in there. This took some doing, putting these kits together.
It really did.
It really did. There was a lot of cutting and a lot of working it out. But it's all in there. It's all in there so that you can, you know, create as close on as possible. Because this is the thing. This particular book drew from across a couple of different collections. So trying to get hold of all the right fabric is not always an easy task. And there's all your backing fabric. Should you wish to go for the backing fabric version, you might not.
We have both options there.
We do have both options, and we will give you the book. We'll give you the book.
And there's a discount on the fabric kit. I mean, it's just the most crazy opportunity. But you wanted to. I mean, we all like a project, don't we?
Yeah. Do you know what we do?
Little New Year's treat.
And I know that there's no point in having. Again, it's when it gets to there are a couple left, and it doesn't a whole show make.
No, exactly.
So I would rather somebody got a deal and enjoyed it. It's a big wodge, isn't it? It might be you just buy it for the fabric. You never know. These are your blooming columns. Now, we were really limited on how many of these we could make, but the deciding factor was this, the shot cotton.
Mm-hmm.
Love the shot cottons. So. Look at all of these. These are just gorgeous. So yeah, you've got those as your backgrounds, and then you've got that for your sashing, and then that is actually your binding fabric, and then these will be the ones that you cut your flowers out from. But how beautiful are they? Whoa. Whoa. I'm
He's
not
a
gonna
bit
lie.
gorgeous,
yeah,
isn't he?
Yeah. I'd be getting myself a bit of steamer seam.
You'd have so much fabric left over
You would
as
have
well
so much
from
fabric.
those florals.
There is, yeah, it's a very, very generous kit. Again, it's a very generous kit. And again, we'll give you the book. Can't say further than that, can you, Jem?
Really can't.
Hang on, let me hand you that bit back. Now, this quilt here was meant to be done out of the paperweight fabrics. However, when I spoke to Kate and Brandon, I was like, how would you feel if we did it out of the Milli Fury? And they went, oh, what a lovely idea. So we chose similar colourways again.
It's the Milli Fury checkerboard
It
now.
is the Milli Fury checkerboard. And there it is. Look at these. Look at these. So it's our sort of take on these quilts, because you can't always get the right fabric, and I love this. So you know the really dark bit in here, you've got one piece that's cut ready for your binding. So this is the dark one, like the main dark checkerboard. Ooh, isn't that how beautiful?
These fabrics are just divine, though.
And this is just squares. Get yourself a creative grid, chop them all up, pop them all on. You'll be good as gold. It's the way, it's the placement of the different fabrics. That's what's so beautiful. And so because we've given you the sheet, you just transfer across, and you are going to be good to go. And again, you will get the book for free. Signed one as well, by the way. Signed, I tell you. Signed. It might be that you've already got the book, in which case there's a gift in there for someone, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Any more for any more?
The ones you just put that on top of.
Just put everything
There
on
we
top
go.
of. Lovely.
That one.
Well done, me.
It's mirror columns.
Oh, mirror columns. Woo! This is a great starter quilt. And we were really limited with this by the amount of the brocade that we had. And I looked at it and I thought, well, surely there's got to be another colour we could substitute it in for. No, there just wasn't. There just wasn't. So...
And that's the thing, you don't substitute for substitute's sake, it's got to be right.
No, it's got to be right,
Got
absolutely.
to be right.
So there's your banana leaves, your banana trees. Then this is, oh, I absolutely love it. Look, there it is there. Your damask flower, your cactus flower, your teeth. There's a lot of fabric in this one. That is your binding fabric. That's your damask, that one there. And then this one, oh, you see, I love this one too. Gosh, you get a lot. And then this is your backing fabric.
And there's a with and without
beautiful.
backing option on
Yeah.
this one.
So again, quilts in an English village. You might love the quilt. You might just want the fabric on a discount or the free book. It's, do you know what? Either way, it's absolutely cracking value. Because this makes an 88 by 88 inch quilt, by the way. Like, it's huge.
Massive.
Massive, massive quilt that we're talking about here. Huge. Huge, huge.
So yeah, your fabric on a discount and a fabulous book.
I know, right?
You spoils them, Natasha. You
Well,
spoils them.
do you know what? We try. Okay.
And
Oh,
then you have
next
dark
one. Oh, this
boxes.
is the last one, isn't it?
Yes.
So, please bear in mind, in the new year, we have already had notification from our suppliers that all the shot cottons and all the backing fabrics have got to go up in price, like significantly up in price. So if you ever had your eye on doing the dark boxes, then you might want to get involved now, because not only is it on a discount, but, and again, this is another one where he's been really specific with the shot cottons that he's used. And so it was limited to those. And then, these are all the other parts of it. I like this. I think it's got a real masculine feel to it. Oh, and with those feathers as well. Just beautiful. Gemla. Just beautiful. All of these, by the way, all of these are in the kit. Look at that. Just the time it takes to cut these kits is ridiculous. But there they are. And again, we'll give you the book for free. That is in there. I don't think we've got this left with a backing option, have we?
Sorry, I was
all
muted
sold.
while I was rummaging and rustling. No, we don't. That's just without the backing. But we do have some different backings up and cave backings up separately, don't we?
Yeah.
Because we've restocked on those recently.
There is just one substitution, which was guinea flower purple for the butter mosaic purple. And I, again, checked with Cave and he's like, yeah, no, that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's handy to have them to check. If you just want the book, of course, that is also available just by itself as well. And they are signed copies. Now, Jen, there you go. Is that one as well? Keep them together. Thank you very much. We've got a couple of book cushion kits. I don't know. These are really... these were the ones that fell off all the system, wasn't it? So you have got in here... Oh gosh, these are Moda. Really gorgeous. And then there's your lavender in there, your book cushion instructions and your binding. That was the violet range, wasn't it? Really lovely.
Moda Sweet Violet.
Yeah, Sweet Violet. So you've got 3 fat quarters, you've got 2 meters of binding, you've got your lavender, which now smells amazing, by the way. and then you've got your book cushion instructions. So those are all cut, ready to go. And then book cushion option number 5. Yeah, we had quite a few of these, didn't we? Oh, hang on. Lavender. Spare bag. So this is the other one. So you might want to make similar but different if you're loving these fabrics. And again, there's your binding instructions. Lavender. Smells amazing. And I've got 2 of them. I've got this one and I've got those 2 different options. They're from the same collection, so you could, you know, you can make yourself the same. I always think with these, it's worth it just for the fabric. And this is the Bon Voyage Mosaic Butterfly Kit, which is this one. And this is, there we go. It has a grey background. So I think it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. But instead of the blue background, we gave it a grey background, which just looked lovely. So you've got all of that different Tilda fabric in there. And we've done an insane deal on that as well, haven't we, Jem?
Indeed,
Yes,
yeah.
So yeah, your only substitution there is your grey for the blue. And you get, there you go, there's your instructions, there's your binding. So it's all bound in grey as well. So that all then ties in beautifully.
It's almost like you gave it some serious thought.
I know, I really did. I really did. And we've only got one left. I don't know if we just missed.
Yeah, that one. There's a few I've had to load this morning, and it'll either be that we've loaded cautiously and unloaded by one in case anyone's went missing in the post, things like that. Sometimes that happens.
Now this one is your plum garden bear. So you've got all of your what have yous there, and this is using the, and gosh, this is how long this hasn't been loaded for, Gemma.
Mm-hmm.
This is the back in the day pre-COVID when I used to wrap everything in tissue paper.
Exactly. This is our autumn bear in spot and stone.
So you've got him with spotty trousers and he's in the stone Tilda doll making fabric. I'm not going to unwrap that because that's lovely. Yeah, so before COVID, as soon as COVID hit, because what's the first thing that you do when you try and separate?
Lick your fingers.
Yes. And I was like, no, I can't do that. We can't do that. I can't risk anyone doing that. So that was why we stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But that was, like I said, it was put together over a year ago. The Tim Holtz EPP pouch, there's one.
There is, and again,
just one.
It was one that had hidden itself away.
Yeah, we did a big reboot on all of our stock and an update, didn't we? And we lost a whole load of stuff. Gosh, this has got thread in, a zip. It's got pre-cut hexes for your little hexy thing. You've got your Tim Holtz fabric. You've got pleather in there. You've got H640, and you've also got that's what you're making, the two-tone EPP pouch. Look. And you've even got your little bits to cover, your EPP paper piecing. This was a big kit. This is a huge kit. Look at all that.
Oh, Vicky's saying, what are you doing to me? Now I want to make
Everything.
book cushions as well.
Yes.
The book cushion's a great project for a beginner,
They
actually.
really are.
It really
They
is.
really are. They're a very, very easy one. And you can put a zip in if you don't want to. Well, it's up to you how you want to do it. It's entirely up to you. There we go. That is the Tim Holtz. We'll put that in a new thing, Jen. I had to open it
We'll
just to see
refresh
what was
it.
in there. Refresh and
We'll
renew.
refresh it. There's a lot of love coming through for the advent calendars and people giving you lots of thanks, saying they were so chuffed with everything.
Good.
When can we pre-order for this Christmas, says Janine.
Do you know,
We
I
will
was
aim to
thinking
get this
that
out there.
today. I was thinking that. And I don't know. There's my dashboard. Where's my dashboard gone?
I want them all made up and boxed and put away in a storage room, like early doors, and then we can gauge and hopefully do as many as we possibly can. Because there were some that were disappointed. John Cole Morgan was one that wanted one and didn't get one.
Yeah,
Bless
so
him.
disappointed because it didn't get one, by the way. Not disappointed for any other
No,
reason.
disappointed because he didn't get one. You have to get it
Yeah,
quick.
do you know what it was? It was one of those. We thought that we'd done enough because we more than double. No,
We'd quadrupled.
We did nearly 4 times the amount that we'd done the first year.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of those things, they aren't really a money-making thing for us. I know that a lot of companies do make money, but for us, it's a big thank you. They're very labour-intensive.
Yes.
Very labour-intensive. I pulled an all-nighter to put those together. So apologies for those of you that were missing the odd bit or had 2 of something and 1 of something else, but I was very tired by the end of it. But that was the thing. But that's what we like, you know. And also we wrap it in everything that can be recycled and stuff like that, brown papers and all that kind of stuff, rather than it being all plasticky everywhere. So that's what we try and do with them. I think they work quite well in the little pizza boxes as well this year.
They did, yeah.
So
really
they all
good.
come all pre-done. So yeah, if you want to, we can absolutely look at that. See what we can find for you this year. Exciting. Very exciting.
I mean, Jane said here, good morning both, Happy New Year to you all. Just to say I absolutely loved my advent calendar that my daughter Laura managed to purchase for me. It was a complete surprise.
Oh.
Useful goodies that go along with my New Year's resolution to do more sewing, capital letters.
Excellent.
She was very busy last year, but she's got a great stash to start her up for 2022. And she says, keep up the good work and thank you for keeping me sane this last 2 years.
Oh, that's a pleasure. I mean, I'm not sure that we've come out of it sane, but as long as we've kept everybody else sane, that's all good. Gemma, am I missing anything? I know we spoke about lots of different things this morning.
Let's have a look. Shall we do a little checklist?
So we have covered the flatter, buy a big bottle, get a little bottle for free. You can't have too much of the stuff, can you?
We've done the folded pouch kits.
We've done the folded pouch kits. We've done the Kaffe quilt kits.
The Moda quilt kits.
The Moda quilt kits. The
Pinflair goodies.
Bear, the Tilda cushion.
Yeah.
We've done the pen cutter. We've done the book cushions, yes. We've done... Oh, it's like that. What's that show where they used to have the...
The generation game.
Yeah.
Cuddly toy.
You only have to do that and you know exactly what I'm talking about,
always
right?
a cuddly toy.
Yeah.
We've done the EPP zip pouch kit from Tim
We've
Holtz.
done that, and we've also done...
We do also have, which we're not waving around, but we do have a couple, and it really is just, I think, just the 2 now. Fabric bauble kits as well with the polystyrene baubles, invisible thread,
just 2
sequin pins and such.
That we made. I'm trying to think if I've got it here.
I was wondering if you've got your sample there. It's my prompt. Did you like it?
No, I haven't got it here. I haven't got it
waved
here.
Around on that there.
Do you know what? Because it got used, it got taken home because it was so pretty.
Oh, well, there you go then.
So yeah, it's got the polystyrene balls that you can then, we've got all the pins and the glue and everything, so that you can then make your own hanging fabric bauble. And it's got the little snowflakey charms as well, which are really rather beautiful.
A couple of extra pieces that I've dotted on as well that we haven't had to wave around today. So we had some of those that are beautiful, using some of the newer Tilda, like the Garden Life book cushion kits that we set up just before Christmas.
Oh, I don't think anyone's even seen those.
No, and so I've popped those on as well. So if you have a little work down the collection.
Yeah, with those book cushion kits, because you've seen the bush cushion. The book cushion kits that I've just shown you, they've got the binding pre-made. With the Tilda ones, what I've done is put in a Tilda plain, like a proper Tilda plain, as a fat quarter. Yes. Because you just can't get colours to match. It's really, really hard. So you've got, in fact, 4 rather than 3.
You're like 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I know. I can't do that. Bin? Yeah. Fat quarters in there so that you've got 1 to make your binding. And you've still got all of the lavender and everything else. They are, they're really, really beautiful. And you get the instructions in there for free. I think we did that as a special Friday deal. So if you're wondering where to find our Friday deals, because again this week we'll start up with our Friday deals.
We will.
The Friday deals are obviously on a Friday, but they are newsletter only, unless Gemma and I blab accidentally.
Which occasionally happens. It's more you than me, but yeah, occasionally.
Oh, I love that. Drop me under the bus.
I know.
More you than me, Tash. It's fine.
True, though.
It's true. Definitely true. So SJ doesn't really like us to, because she does the marketing, she doesn't really like us to
Those
spill
are
beans.
mine. They're for my subscribers, she says.
Yes,
and she's right.
Yes, she is right. So for those of you that do bother to read the newsletters, and do, because SJ puts lots of time and love into those, then there's, on a Friday, there's a lovely deal for that. I think that's everything then this morning.
It is.
Tomorrow... We're going to have a look at the flannels. We're going to have a look at... This is all Moda, by the way. Yeah, all Moda stuff tomorrow.
Stunning.
I've got so many ideas for this beautiful fabric here. I just don't know if I'm going to have time to make it all. But it means that we'll just have to show it again. But that's what we've got tomorrow. Gemma, is there anything I've missed?
And so today's just about, you know, giving yourself a little treat. And we've popped
Yeah.
some kits in there as well that we perhaps had a few left over of, some little Odile kits here and there, because we know that those are super popular.
The star of the show today has got to be the £40 off this kit, even if you get it for the fabric. It's one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, just get it for the fabric because the fabric's gorgeous, and even if you're not a quilter and that looks like it's going to be too much for you, it's not. It's actually a really simple make. But like I say, because of the pandemic, things that we were meant to get and we'd put in, and so when they first arrived, because only half the order arrived, it wasn't enough to do a full show. And then when the second, so we sold a load of those, and then when the second lot came in, again, it wasn't enough to do a full show, and it was too late for Christmas.
And we'd already done them, and
yeah. So it just means if we can pass on a good deal to you, then that's what we'll do.
Absolutely.
We'll hear no more about it.
But it's always nice to treat yourself.
I think that's lovely with the greys and the mustards and the. Oh, I love it.
Oh, Natasha, you've got lots of lovely, lovely messages from viewers today saying
read them.
You've encouraged, inspired to increase my skill level.
Oh.
Lots of love for the 12 Days of Christmas project as well.
Oh, do you know, we need to talk to Laurie about that, because I think Laurie's went missing.
Oh.
I think out of everybody's, there was one that went astray. So Laurie will sort that out. Now we're back.
Yes.
We'll sort that out for you ASAP. So my apologies for that.
Ginny bought one.
Oh,
and
what
she
a
says,
Ginny.
I bought it for my daughter and wee granddaughter. They were delighted and puzzled to be receiving a pizza for Christmas, and worried that it might have gone mouldy. But thank you for the fun. It was a very happy New Year to everyone as well.
Well, yeah. So the pizza boxes, they do get sent out as if they were pizzas, which does confuse a lot of people. But I think that's the great surprise, though, isn't it? Because you know, it's not what you expect it to be.
No, exactly.
But it also means that we can guarantee the good delivery, apart from Laurie, obviously.
Yeah.
Sorry, Laurie.
Sorry.
But it says it was delivered.
Very, very annoying.
So we don't really know who it's been delivered to. Maybe they actually came and gave it to you. We will catch up with you, Laurie. Right, everybody, I think that is it. I'm going to finish off making as much of that as I can before tomorrow.
Yes.
I have to say, I was quite pleased that I'd done half of it when I burnt my hand last night.
Oh.
I was so busy trying to fix this, I ignored the ones down my leg. Hot pan of oil out the oven.
Oh.
Just swooshed it everywhere, all up my hand, all down my leg.
Oh.
That's blistered a treat.
Oh.
This one, meh.
You've done well with that one.
Yeah, I've saved it quite well. So I was quite glad I'd done half of it. Thank goodness for that.
Excellent.
Because obviously it's my work hand.
It's a little bit sore.
It's all good. I'm glad that you guys have had a great Christmas and a New Year, and thank you ever so much for joining us this morning. We will be back here tomorrow at 10 o'clock with loads of brand new goodies. Take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.